Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 19th of June for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to share some standout details that we can all collectively relate to, but please stay with me. I will go through each of the 12 zodiac signs in much greater detail. Now this week sees a transition. We have the Sun emerging from its new moon in Gemini at the end of last week, compromised by the sluggish and draining vibe of Neptune initially, but then by Wednesday we have the summer solstice and the Sun makes its way into the sign of Cancer. This is an incredibly important event in the overall astrological calendar. Western tropical astrology is based on the seasons. So this is the start of a seasonal quadrant 2, and it's an influence which basically lasts for the next 13 weeks, despite the fact the Sun only being in Cancer for 4 weeks. We also, however, have a lot of energy going on between Mercury and Venus across Monday and Tuesday, all week between Mercury and Mars, but later in the week Mars gets into a much more turbulent right angle with the disruptive energies of Uranus. So what will this mean for your zodiac sign? Please stay with me for more. If you are a new visitor, thank you for joining me. I've been doing these weekly videos for about 13 years and it does take a lot of prep, so I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. If you're a returning visitor, thank you for joining me once more. If you'd like to get your free weekly horoscope fired to your device, please see the subscription link beneath this video. Also, if you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and embrace the power of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, I can provide for you your life roadmap report. This will help you to gain much more intimate understandings of the patterns that have played out in your life so far. But in my package of 30% off, you can also get your 12-month personal forecast, totally unique to you. Don't know your time? You can buy my solar package with the same benefits. Again, please see the link below. So Gemini, as you come into week commencing the 19th, you're still celebrating the new moon in your sign, which is a once-in-a-year event, of course, and this gives you a great opportunity to recast your identity, perhaps for your fashion or presentational choices, but also if you're a more creative person, perhaps some new and fresh ideas have come in which are really exciting you. It's just that Neptune, the planet of dreams, but of illusion, applied to that new moon and continues to angle to the Sun through to the middle of the week. And that's in the part of your horoscope to do with the people you need to connect with in positions of influence. So anything you're trying to do as an individual could in some ways be conflicted by what their expectations are or what somebody who feels they know best for you thinks you should do. So this is a week where I feel you have to be very single-minded. But if you are single-minded, your ruler Mercury's application to Venus in the first 2 days and to Mars throughout the whole week gives you a huge opportunity to express yourself with real gusto, enthusiasm. And true, Mars does square up to Uranus later this week, but Mars is in the part of your situation to do with what you really feel strongly about. And perhaps Uranus in your 12th house could see you be triggered by something if you feel someone isn't being very upfront, very friendly, not necessarily approaching a situation in a very constructive way. And you may find that your emotions are a little bit more turbulent than would normally be the case. But on Wednesday, as the Sun makes its way into Cancer, you have a great opportunity over the next 4 weeks to take some of the ideas that have been percolating and bubbling away and forging them into something that is more substantive. And I think your focus is going to become a bit more earthy in terms of resources, but also you can think about your own self-worth as well in this particular part of the Sun's journey through the sky. But in the sign of Cancer, it's also about getting the emotional sukha as well as the financial security, and that's really what you can look forward to over the following month.